All right, our next guest, despite having to evacuate his own home, has chosen to give back to Los Angeles by feeding those who need it the most. He joins us now. Evan Fox is our guest, the owner and founder of Yeastie Boys Bagels. Evan, thank you so much for giving us your time. It is good to see you. And as we were talking to Steve and just seeing what's left there, I know you had to evacuate yourself. Fortunately, you're back home. It seems like everything is okay with your home. But walk us through the experience, and I'm sure, you know, the stress and the panic that you and many others were going through.
Yeah, thank you for having us. You know, it's been a really stressful time in LA. I've known so many people that have lost their homes, and, you know, these are colleagues, these are friends, these are, you know, people of all economic backgrounds that it's like shocking to me. This really started a few days back. Like we, excuse me, 2 days ago, went out for just normal service. And when we showed up, because we have bagel trucks, that's our business. And we had basically our trucks show up to our normal locations. And we realized at like 6 a.m. that this was not going to be a normal day. The skies were orange, smoky, like it smelled like plastic fumes, like crazy smells. And so we had all these extra bagels, all this extra food, and we're like, we gotta feed the people. So I quickly made a post, you know, on Instagram just saying, hey, like if you guys have any leads on places we can send food, evacuees, firefighters, first responders, please let us know. And we got like the craziest response, bombarded with, you know, so many people wanting to help, and we just kind of acted quick, and this is our third day into it. And yeah, I've had to evacuate once, and I got back to my house, and you know, luckily, like, you know, there were some trees that have fallen, but you know, other than that, it seems okay. But we'll see, you know, but through it all, we've just been trying to help people.
Yeah, you're taking it one day at a time, and I'm sort of picturing it in my head, you and the team coming there with those bagels, and just, that means so much, I'm sure, to so many people. Give me a sense, because you've been out there now and are your third day distributing food. What's the mood been like?
Everyone's really tired, you know.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a lot of times, you know, the first day we went out, it was more of like panic mode. Like we were kind of like almost getting turned away because nobody really knew where to place us or how to receive the food. We went to 4 different places. We went to the Downtown Controller Center. We went to the Richie Valens Community Center in Pacoima. We went to the Pasadena Convention Center, which we've subsequently been back a couple times now through the amazing work of World Central Kitchen. And then we were at the West Side Westwood Rec Center. So yeah, I think the vibe is kind of somber, but also like it's go time. Like we're here to feed and we're here to help, and everyone's just been like all hands on deck. Like it's beautiful actually.
How's your team? How is your team doing? And I'm sure as you say, you've got multiple trucks, so many stories that they'll be hearing, experiences, and I can only imagine just even the look on people's faces as you approach and say, here's something, just a little something to help out.
I got this text actually from one of our team members today that as we were leaving the Palisades, we were feeding firefighters, police officers, first responders. They were like clapping and cheering us as we were leaving, and that was really special. But yeah, I think all in all, like, you know, we're just going to keep doing this until this all kind of dies down. That's sort of all we're thinking about right now. Our staff is tired, but they're also kind of like, we all have the same mentality as like, let's just like do the best we can and try to help where we can.
So what's the plans then over the weekend? We know that on the weather front, there might be some, I guess, a bit of a reprieve for firefighters as they're trying to work on this, you know, these massive fires as much as they possibly can. But what's your plan over the weekend?
Plan over the weekend is tomorrow. We're going back to Palisades. We have now, luckily, now that we have sort of the team of World Central Kitchen, who have been an amazing resource. These guys are like pros, dude. Like they are the best operators of any response team I've seen. They know where to place us. They kind of dispatch us out, tell us where to go when they need us. And so we're kind of like, it's day to day. hour to hour, honestly. We get new requests often of like, this fire station needs 300 heads to be served. This place needs this. So we kind of are in contact with them all day long, honestly. So the plan is we're taking trucks back out. Some of our locations will be open for regular service, but some of our locations will be helping those in need, and we'll be back out there again and throughout the weekend and probably early next week to the rest of the week.
Before I let you go, just got a few seconds left here, Evan, but I can just imagine the relationships that are being formed. What's the message that you want to share, everyone?
LA is the best city, and just everyone is just amazing, and it's a melting pot of just, I don't know, beautiful people and inside and out, and we're here to help, and we'll get through it, and I'm positive that this community will help rebuild and get us back to normal, but we're just here to help.
Well, Canada is sending you support and love, and we are in awe of all the strength indeed, as we're very well aware of what these wildfires can do. Evan, thank you so much for this. Stay safe, you and the team. Evan Fox is the owner and founder of Yeastie Boys Bagels in Los Angeles. Thanks, Evan. Well, as we mentioned there, of course, California no stranger to wildfires, especially in the last decade. Of the state's top 10 worst fires when it comes to structures destroyed, 7 have come within the last 10 years. And that includes homes, detached buildings like garages and sheds, as well as commercial properties. Most of the top 10 affected between 1,600 to 2,900 structures. The most destructive was 7 years ago, when the Camp Fire in November of 2018 affected nearly 19,000 buildings. It came just over a year after the Tubbs Fire, which is still the most destructive fire to hit Napa and Sonoma counties. However, this month's Palisades and Eaton fires are already nearing the totals of the Tubbs Fire. And as of this afternoon, both of those fires still less than 10% contained, with the potential for more loss of structures as a serious possibility.